Hi guys, welcome back to Spoon Feeding Profits. Today I have a sales update video I want to share and also a few items that I sold recently on eBay. Um, the sales update is if you've been watching my videos, you'll notice that I give myself a goal. I wanted to do 5,000 in sales. I was hoping to hit that by the end of February 2018, but it didn't happen. And one of the reasons it didn't happen was because I wasn't being disciplined with sourcing. Not sourcing, I wasn't being disciplined with listing. I was sourcing a lot, but I wasn't listing every day. So, what I did in the beginning of uh this month, March, I decided I'm gonna cut back a little bit on sourcing and attack my death pile, right? All the stuff that I've been buying, but I haven't been listing. So I've been doing that. I would go thrifting maybe once a week. Sometimes I would go twice. But yeah, I've been really focused in on listing because I want to hit that $5,000 a month sales goal, right? And then when I get there, I can shoot for another goal. So my sales have increased. I haven't hit that 5,000 yet. It is work, guys. It is work, but I'm getting there, and I hope to hit it by the end of this month, the end of March 2018. I want to hit this goal. So let me share with you. Let me enlarge the screen, and let me share with you where I am on that. So this is my update for you. Um, so yeah, today I I just recently shipped out items that I sold within the past 2 days this morning. So this is today's sale. I've sold 3 items today um, at a total of $212.45. My last 7 days average is at $11.49. I need to get this to $12.50, around $12.50 to hit that $5,000 goal, right? So you see my last 31-day sale is $4,306.49. Um, the good thing is that it's up. You see, it's up by 50.8% compared to last month this time. So my sales are going up. It is increasing. I'm getting closer to that $5,000 goal, but I'm not there yet. And I need to push, right? I need to push. I need to list. And what I've been doing lately too, I put my store, well, I put my clothing category on my store on a 5% off sale. And I noticed I got some decent sales from that. You know, some stuff that wasn't selling too, they sold. So what I did was my sale ended and I waited until about a day and a half after, and then I put it on another sale. I put the entire store on sale this time, on a 6% sale this time, and I've already seen a few sales. These 3 sales right here are pretty good sales, and I know it's because of the discount that I put the store on. So I'm excited to see the next couple of days because I put the sale for like 4 days. So I really believe I should be getting this $4,300 average up some more. So I'm really shooting for 5,000 here by the end of this month. So we'll see what happens, right? So that's my sale update. Again, listing is key. Listing is key, and I believe putting your store on sale can also really, I find that that's the best combination, right? Putting your store on short sales and listing every day. Those two can really up your sales, right? So that's my sale update. And now I'm going to share with you a few items that I sold recently. All right. So item number one I want to share with you is this Tourmaster motorcycle jacket. I picked this up in late November. I picked this jacket up for about, not about, I picked it up for $11. It was, my picture was terrible for this listing, but the jacket was in mint condition. Now, whilst listing it, I did break one of the zippers. Well, not the zipper, but the head of the zipper, which I did mention in here. And but it was a really good quality jacket. and I recently sold it. I sold this jacket on March 18th. So it took about, I listed it December 1st. So it took about 3.5 months or so to sell. But when all fees and everything is discounted, I made about 105 to 110 on this jacket. So that was a pretty good score. So guys, when you see Tourmaster, it's a good brand. Um, I haven't seen it much. I saw one recently, but it wasn't in good condition, so I left it. But yeah, it's a good jacket, and it did take a little while to sell. It had no watchers, to tell you the truth. So it's one of those things that's like, but there you go. And I believe that 5% sale that my store was on has something to do with it as well. So yeah, so that's the first item I wanted to share with you guys. It's really neat. I believe it had a armor like elbow, like a hard elbow patch in there, and it had the silver on it was reflective strips. You know, if you're in the night, if a light shines on you, they can actually see that there's somebody in front of them on a bike, right? So it's for safety. So that was pretty neat. So that was a good sale. The second item I want to share with you that I sold is a okay, so this was a vintage Jordache jeans. Now, how did I know it was vintage? I didn't in the beginning, but what I didn't know was I haven't seen this before. The horse on the pocket. So that just, piqued my curiosity a bit. So of course I checked it up. And funny enough, I put in Jordache horse head on eBay, and boom, that was the exact keyword somebody put in their listing. And they actually sold theirs for cheaper, but I'm a daredevil, so I like going higher. But the thing about it was a really good quality jeans, you can tell. But in the front, there was some yellowing on the pocket area, right here. Yeah, so there was some yellowing, not just here. It's actually a little bit more yellow than it looks right now, but there was some more on the legs as well. So I decided I was actually gonna go about $60 on this jeans because it's really good quality and it was vintage, right? They don't make it like this anymore. So because of the yellowing, I decided to put it at 39, and my store was on 5% off sale. So that was I paid $4.30 for this. It actually took, I listed it on March 14th and sold it on March 20th. So it took about a week to sell. That wasn't too bad. Probably made about $25 on that. So guys, if you see this horse head Jordache, it's more than likely vintage. You can check it out, right? The third item I want to share with you that I sold recently is, guys, if you were watching one of my haul videos, you would have noticed this Maxell pack of tapes. I paid $2 for this in the thrift store. That was crazy. Um, I knew it was gonna sell fast because I scanned it in on Amazon and it had a crazy good rank. So I could have sent it in, but for some reason I wanted to sell it on eBay. So I did. Yeah, I paid $2 for it. I listed February 14th. It took about a little bit over a month, I guess, to sell. Um, when all is said and done, I probably made about $73 profit on this. The buyer actually wanted it faster, so he paid me some more cash through PayPal. He wanted me to ship this priority mail, so I did that. So, with just $2 cost, for the cost of buying it, that was pretty neat. So 73 bucks profit on that. That wasn't a bad sale. So guys, VHS sells, especially when you find the packet ones like this. Crazy money, right? The next items I want to share with you is this was the most recent haul I did. You might have seen this a solo. And I told you it's a really amazing brand. The shoes itself, the boots was not in good condition. And I said that. But because it was intact, because there was no separation, no loosing on it, I knew somebody was going to be into it. Because if you find this particular one on eBay, if you search for it, you'll see that it sells pretty good for 70 something dollars used and all that. So I knew somebody was gonna buy it if I priced it cheap enough. The bottom was not in good condition, like it had a lot of tread wear on it, if you notice. But I described it, I took pictures of it, and I listed it that night. And the next morning I woke up to and noticed that it sold. And the best part is it sold to somebody right in my state. So shipping was way cheaper than this. So I probably made about 15, 16 bucks on this. And that was a pretty quick flip. So that wasn't bad. So guys, if you see a Solos, trust me, a Solos sell, right? It's a really great outdoor brand, like for hiking. Um, so the next item I want to share with you is this Samband of Iceland, right? It's like a bomber jacket. This is a vintage brand. This is a vintage brand. So when you see Samband, especially if you were to find it new or in excellent condition, pick it up. Now, I will say some styles sell better than some. If you notice, this is like a bomber jacket. I know this bomber jacket sells well. So I think that was one of the reasons I picked this up, because prices were all over the place. But like I said, I looked to see if there's higher price items that sold, and I did see some sold. So, I just followed that pattern and I priced it higher. And it took a little while, a bit over 2 months to sell. I paid $6.99 for it. Sold for $40 plus $10 shipping. I don't believe I paid that much in shipping. I would say probably when all is said and done, I made about $28 to $30 profit on this jacket. So it's a vintage brand. If you see Sandman of Iceland, if you research it, you'll see some go higher, some go cheaper. So take in note of the styles that go higher. So when you see them, you can know if you want to pop or not, right? The next item I want to share with you is, again, this was in one of my recent hauls. It's a Zinwell converter box. This was new in box, but open box, and the box showed a lot of signs of wear to it too. I paid $5 for these, and probably took about a little less than 2 weeks to sell. I sold it on March 14th, but I listed it on March 2nd. So yeah, definitely less than 14 days to sell. About 12 days it took to sell. I probably made about, I would say, $19 to $20 on this, and it was a fairly quick flip too. So guys, when you see really worn boxes, open them. You never know, right? Because this box, let me show you this box. This box was pretty worn and stained. You could easily think there's some junk in there, right? But it just so happened it was pretty brand new stuff in there, right? So that was a quick flip as well. Next item I want to share with you, and this item though, I've never sold it before. I didn't know anything about it. It's just researching on the spot, right? Adidas. Don't look past these common athletic brand, right? Nike, Adidas. There's certain specific things that sell. And what I find with Adidas is the logo, when the logo is bright, the quality of the pants you could tell it was quality too. Of course, I think every brand has some some items that are more high quality than some. And this shorts, when you hold it, you will know. So it was automatic. I actually paid $6.98 for this, which I don't really pay that much for shorts, but I knew it was gonna sell because I've sold Adidas before, and I noticed stuff with the logo like this, and the quality was really good, and it was nearly mint condition too. So all those factors together, I decided, okay. And it had like a vented back. It was a really nice design. I think it's a golf shorts. And for $6.98, I mean, I listed at $39.99, but I guess I had my store on 5% off at that time. And it took about a week to sell. This took about a week to sell. I probably made about $22 because if you notice, I did free shipping on it. So with all the fees and the buy costs and all that, I probably made $22, and that's not bad for 1 week, right? That's not bad for 1 week. Next item I want to share with you is another shorts. this was a part of my haul too, guys, if you notice. I actually paid $1.98 for this, so I couldn't pass on it. It was a brand new American Eagle women's shorts. $1.98, no brainer. American Eagle is a great brand to sell, especially if you find it new. And I listed this on March 3rd and sold it on March 14th. So less than 2 weeks. I would say I probably made about $15 profit. So American Eagle, as long as you find them in a really good condition and the price is good, you can make money on them. I find that this is a really sought after brand, even though it's current. It's not like it's a vintage. It's current, but there's good quality in it as well. The next item I want to share with you is, so this, guys, this was a learning, well, I should have learned my lesson before, but, so I sold this, I paid $8.75 for this, but I've had it for a while, right? Let me see, I've listed this item since April 13, 2017. That's a long time. And nobody ever showed any interest in it. I never had a watcher for it, as far as I know. I never had any questions on it. But I recently had a sale. But what I found out was it was to Alaska. Now, I don't think I've ever sold anything to Alaska. But I think there's a way to block shipping to Alaska. But shipping to Alaska is pretty pricey. So as soon as I saw Alaska, I was like, I believe I'm gonna. And the thing is, it's a toilet tank cover, right? So it has weight to it. Shipping actually came up to about $33. $33, guys. And see what I charge? $18. So I've actually been getting into the habit of doing calculated shipping for anything that's kind of bulky or big, for this very reason. But this was an old listing, so more than likely all my old listings, I don't think I'm gonna find the time to go take them out and weigh them again and measure them, and I should, but I probably won't. So because this was an old listing, I didn't do calculated shipping for it. I didn't expect anybody was gonna buy it from Alaska. So I didn't do too well on it. I honored the sale. I did not cancel it. I honored it. One, because I should. It's not their fault that I charge $18 shipping. Two, I've had it for a long time, so it's okay. I'll let it go. I made about $13. I still made some money, but it's not a whole lot. And there was lesson learned, right? Calculated shipping, guys. Calculated shipping, if it's bulky, if it's big, if it's heavy, calculated shipping. It's going to save my tail in the end. So that person, they got a good deal, I guess. So yeah, lesson learned on that. And I guess if you're selling, you'll know what state has the demands the highest shipping from you. For me, I'm on the East Coast. So anything West Coast, California, Arizona, Washington State, and now I know Alaska. When I see those places buy something from me, I'm happy, but I'm also like, depending if it's a bulky item, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is shipping going to be? But because I'm getting into the habit of calculated shipping, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that was, like I said, this was a learning moment for me. All right, guys. So last but not least, what I want to share with you is this Samsung Bluray player. Now the thing about this is, guys, this was a pretty good score for me. I actually found this on OfferUp for $60. What I actually found on OfferUp was a Dyson vacuum cleaner, right? Brand new Dyson. I think it was a V7 Animal. I think I got it early January. But remember that tip I shared with you guys before, that if you're sourcing on OfferUp and you're gonna meet the person and get the item, why not check that person's store and see if they have other items that you're interested in? And it just so happened that not only did he have one vacuum, he had two of them brand new. and he had this player. So guess what? I could bargain with him more now because he's gonna be in a position to sell not just one item but more than one to one person. So I got a better chance of getting a better deal. So I ended up paying 140 each for the vacuum. I had talked him down eventually, the first one to 175. But after he had two, I bargained until I got them for like about 140 each. Plus this player, which was $60. So I paid him a total of, I think it was 240, right? The vacuum sold pretty fast. I sold them at 320 each on eBay. I probably made about $100 each on those vacuums. And now I sold this. This took about I said a little over 2 months. It sold on March 20th and I listed it on January 13th. When all is said and done, I probably made about $102, about $100 profit. You know, when eBay took out their 10%, PayPal took out their 2.9% plus their 30-cent transaction fee, you know. Plus, oh, and shipping was I charged, again, this was an older listing. I charged $15.75 shipping, but the person bought this from California and shipping turned out to be about $20, but I did do signature confirmation on it, which with FedEx was an extra $5. FedEx was actually the cheaper route for me for this package. USPS was charging me $40. FedEx charged me $25. So, and I did signature confirmation on it. So when all those fees are out, I made about 102 on this. So guys, don't forget OfferUp, okay? Don't forget OfferUp for sourcing, and don't forget when you do see something that you're interested in and you're gonna meet that person, check their store to see if there's other items you could bargain and even get a better deal. All right, guys. So that was my update and a few items I sold recently. I hope you guys are doing well with your business and that you are finding time for listing, because that is the key. All right, guys. So thanks for checking out the video. Definitely leave me a comment or questions if you have. I can share what I know. I'm not an expert, but you know, I do learn as I go, as I'm sure you guys do. So yeah, definitely remember to be kind. Be kind out there, guys. Even though you're hustling, be kind, right? Work hard and have fun doing it, right? So subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're doing in your business. All right? Have a good night. Or I should say see you later, because you might watch this in the daytime.